Hello, this is Dango1867. Hope you're all feeling alright today because I am tickety boo. Season 3 of the Doncaster Rovers Road to the Premiership on Championship Manager 97-98. A lot's happened since. We've got a fair few games played and there's some transfer news to catch up on. So, the last game we played was the 2-2 draw after a slow but steady start to the season at Luton. So, transfers we need catching up on. So, after we had brought in Finn and just started to put him in as our first choice instead of Matt Clark, we had an issue that Newcastle came in straight away and poached him away, which is very, very gutting. Nothing we could do, made profit, but not really the point. We then released Turnbull because he basically was just filling up slots, and we brought in a brilliant on-paper keeper in the very excellent named Jermaine Letitia. So, looks like a regen, don't know who of. Obviously an English keeper who's retired, but look at those stats. And so far, he's done pretty well. We also brought in Notman on loan, and he's doing very, very as well. The Man United man we've managed to get back after his amazing spell with us last season. So, they're the little catch-ups for you. Let's get straight onto it. So, in regards of the fixtures, we've started slowly. So, we then had a result which I'm not happy with, being a Wednesday fan. Sosa scored first. We took a 2-0 lead and then absolutely dropped it, shockingly. It was a pretty even game. They just took their chances, did the Blades, and a solid 10 for Boardman in that game. But 2-0 up, we shouldn't be losing that game. This was followed by a game, again, pretty even, but neither side taking their chances. The Norwegian superstar Heidstrom, the best player on the park. And then a bit of revenge. So, Oldham knocked us out of the League Cup. We get revenge in a very high-scoring game. They get a player sent off early doors, which absolutely helps. A good start as well, with a goal within a minute of the game. Codro gets a goal as well as Wyness and Twist. And a bit of revenge, a good result at Boundary Park. So after the Oldham revenge, we have a very, very good result against West Bromwich Albion. So we completely dominate West Brom. They get a consolation late on in the game, but should have been more than 2. Good performance all round, solid as a rock. So a good result, very happy to get 3 points from that game. And this is followed by a mental game. Look at the chances. Look at the sendings off. Look at the goal scorers. So this game, just back and forth. 3 goal scorers separate for ourselves. 4 for them. An own goal by the young lad George. And they win it late on with a penalty in the 88th. Having spent obviously half the game with 10 and then down to 9. So we played well, despite the fact we had players sent off. But not great that we didn't get the result, despite scoring 3 goals. Then we played West Ham, and again, the goals, all the goals. So we are scoring goals for fun again, but our defence, similar to last season, is absolutely terrible. But look who we're playing against. They've still got Lampard in the side, so a double from Lampard. We've got Jody Morris, who's on loan as well. Neil Fenn, who's a decent young player. Twist, Wyness, Codro and Middleton getting a goal for us. But 5-4, such a back and forth game. So, excellent, exciting games for neutrals. Not good from our defensive standpoint. Very good from our attacking standpoint. And then our arch nemesis, who we play every season because they've gone up every season we have. And we cannot touch them. They are Fulham. They've got the money. They've got one of the best sides. And we just don't know how to play against them. They absolutely whooped us once again. This was followed up by a draw at Grimsby. They were probably just a better side. We nicked it late with a Twist penalty just to get that point. And the last game we played was Reading at home, where we got back to winning ways. Very tight game. Took our chances though. Goals from Clapham, yeah, a rare goal from Clapham. Twist, who's definitely started to get a bit of form now, and the Norwegian superstar, who is clearly our best player, Heidenstrom, and goals from Jason Bowen for them, and a Ghanaian striker whose name I dare not try and pronounce. So, the season so far is very up and down. I thought we might struggle this season, and it's definitely looking like if we don't shore it up at the back, we are going to struggle. But very impressed with Letitia. Good signing. I would have preferred to keep Finn in there, but at the moment, and the big news, which I'm just going to catch you up on, is our superstar has only played 7 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. Well, his career is pretty much over with us because he is now out with a broken leg for 15 months. So that's the reason you've not seen him on any of the games we just looked at, other than the first couple. So Ruben Sosa, our gamble, our big marquee signing, £6 a week. The Poirier are expected to sell shed loads of shirts, bring in the fans, excite us. Well, that's gone backwards very quickly, hence Notman being brought in to replace him. So looking at it at the moment, we are in a bit of trouble. We are mid-table, mediocrity. 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 defeats, 24 goals, 24 conceded. So, we can look at the top section. 16 points puts us off the pace. There are some good sides in this division, including our arch nemesis Fulham. And we're just going to have to try and grind it out. We need to shore up the defence, but I'm not sure how we're going to do that. George is looking okay. Middleton, some of the young lads are, I'll be honest, struggling at this level. Edmonton's still playing well. It's just a case of we are scoring some goals, but we are not holding them off at the back. And it's the midfielders seem to be scoring. Wine is only 4 goals so far this season. Mackenzie's struggling at this level. Kodro's only got a couple, and Sogby's yet to score. So we're having to tinker a little bit just because this level's a lot tougher than we expected. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Drop a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode, guys. Catch you all later.